plateaus. You're sort of progressing, you're growing, and it's kind of like, you get stuck every now and then wonder, what can you do to improve the situation? This video is for you. Carry on watching it, please. Yo, what's up? This is the G from Force Trading Academy, checking in from my gym from the Corriban in San Juan, Malta. Some of our clients and many people outside of this organization are complaining about the fact that they constantly experience plateaus. They constantly get these little challenges, especially within their body or in their mental fortress, right? And so one guy said today, it seems to be there is always something wrong with me. If I fix something, there's something else coming up. And so this carries a risk of portraying that this training program or this physical movement type of thing is just simply not for you because you're not flawless, right? You're not experiencing that perfection you visualize for yourself. So this might not be your thing, and you might have to try something else, right? This is a nice way to think about it. But what if I invite you to look at it from a different perspective? Look at it from an evolutionary perspective. You are growing, you are evolving, and evolution involves death, involves cleansing. In order for you to evolve, in order for you to grow, to become a stronger, better you need to die first. You need to face the specific problems that hold you back from passing a certain level, and you need to resolve them, and you need to resolve them one by one. This is how evolution works, right? If you take a look at of an evolution of a race, the ones who cannot adapt to the new challenges, they die. And the ones who adopt, they become adept. During your physical training, this is how it works during your personal development, right? You face your plateaus, you experience those things which stop you from growing further at a certain point of development. You resolve them, you dissolve them, they die. You change, you grow, and then you will reach a new one. You will find a new point, a new thing what stops you from growing further. Now you're a little bit higher, but then again, from your perception, this is a plateau. This is technically the same shit what happened down here. Now you're up here, you're a little bit higher, but from your perspective, because now you're a person who is here, from your vision is like just this much, right? It might be that the scale you're growing is, up to the sky. It might be that you experienced from the bottom up to here, but your perception of current reality is just a very narrow stripe. So what you perceive is right here, and on top of your perception, that is your plateau. So whenever you see a plateau coming, or whenever a plateau effectively and actively stopping you from growing further, your perception is that you are at the same place where you were before many times. And the truth is that in some sense you are, but in some sense you are not. In some sense you are. You have to use the same methods and the same approach you used last time to identify that plateau and identify that solution, how to dissolve that plateau. And then you need to dissolve it and carry on the same way with the same methods as you did last time. It's exactly the same. The actions you take might be different, but the diagnostic methods are exactly the same. Okay, so this is as far as similarities go. The difference is that the plateau might be completely different. Even if it's disguised as the same thing, it might just be completely different. So you might find that you will arrive to a different conclusion and that you will need to develop a completely new toolkit to dissolve that plateau and keep growing. Okay, so this is about the technical part of it. From the psychological part of it, you really have to understand that every time you're experiencing a plateau, every time you're experiencing a setback, so to say, it is really just an indication of the fact that you're actually growing and going further. As soon as you stop experiencing plateaus and setbacks, you stop growing. So when you haven't seen a plateau for a while, when you haven't had a setback for a while, when you haven't had a serious challenge for a while, you might want to consider amping up the intensity, because you're not growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. If you don't experience these setbacks, then you're not going forward. If you're experiencing these setbacks, then you're frustrated by them. So what the fuck you should do now? Because it sucks either way, you know, either you die, right, and you stop growing, or you suck and you get frustrated because you just see the bad things. You should change your perception, because everything you see around you, and everyone you see around you for that matter, is really just a mirror image of your perception. So you really have the chance and the power to change your perception over this plateau, frustration, setback thing. And the best way to do this, through the understanding that whenever you're experiencing new plateaus and new setbacks, you're really experiencing exponential growth. And these new plateaus and setbacks are really just milestones for you, pointing you to the right direction to go. They tell you, please go that way, go that way, go that. That's gonna be your next challenge. If you crush it, you're gonna grow that much more. And then you crush it and you grow that much more, and then you'll find a new one and you crush that one and you grow that much more. And yes, of course, growth is uncomfortable, it's not easy. Therefore, crushing plateaus is not comfortable. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very challenging in a physical and an emotional way. You might have to do deep research. You might have to dig into yourself into a very, very, very deep level to find what's causing the setback you're experiencing. And you might need to find that you need to sort out issues you're really afraid of in order to crush those setbacks and keep growing. But this is the reason you're exercising in the first place, right? This is the reason you're doing this is the reason you're down here working out on the first place, because you want to become better, you want to become stronger, you want to become better looking, you want to become better acting, you want to grow as a person. Now, don't expect that this growth will happen on a smooth line. You're gonna face millions and millions of problems in many ways and in every single area of your development. Let it be physical, let it be psychological, let it be emotional. You will have problems, issues, and challenges, and you will need to sort them out. Otherwise, you will stop growing. And as soon as you stop growing, guess what? You die. So that's about the plateaus for today. It's been about 11-12 minutes anyway. Don't be frustrated. Learn to love your setbacks. Learn to love your challenges. Learn to appreciate them to a great degree, because they help you to save time on research. And that is very important. I learned this through running my business. Whenever I wake up in the morning and I don't know what to do in the day, I'm in deep shit, right? I always have to and should have challenges on my to-do list. I need to sort out this issue, I need to sort out that issue, I need to resolve this problem, I need to talk to this guy to resolve this, I need to talk to that guy to resolve this, I need to learn this, I need to learn that, I need to find out how to do this, I need to find out how to get that done. If you don't have these issues, that means you're not growing, and if you're not growing, you are dying. Ponder on this. You might just be able to flip your frustration into appreciation and to start looking forward, finding your plateaus, and you'll start looking forward to the grind of crushing them. Okay, that's all the time I had for today. Hopefully you like it. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Sign up for the notifications so you get noted when we upload a new video. Post your questions and comments under this video, please, and share it with people who need to see it, because this is a very powerful message. Enjoy. Bye.